You are killing your knees and back for the sake of muscles that don't even engage in the work, because the fitness industry has accustomed us to the fact that squats are the only base. But let's be honest, for most of us who spend half of our lives in classrooms or behind a laptop, traditional barbell squats are the shortest path to chronic lower back pain, not to powerful legs and glutes. You train your legs for years, but your glutes are literally sleeping, and your knees are slowly being destroyed. Science has proven that 90% of people perform the main exercise in a way that it works against them. Today, we will reveal this anatomical conspiracy and create your new strength strategy, which does not require a yearly gym membership, but gives results on the level of elite athletes. I have synthesized the experience of leading rehabilitation experts and coaches of Olympic sprinters to give you a system that works regardless of your genetics. My goal is to show you that an aesthetic, powerful body is not the result of grueling repetitions, but a side effect of the ideal function of your joints. We will build a bridge between health and high performance, creating what I call athletic longevity. You must understand that your glutes are not just a matter of attractiveness, they are the strongest predictor of your speed, strength, and longevity. In elite sprinters, the gluteal muscles are 45% larger than in ordinary people, and it is this powerful base that protects their spine under extreme loads.
Before we move on to the exercises, we need to lay the foundation that most people skip. Imagine a can of soda. When it is closed and under pressure, you can stand on it and it won't be crushed. But as soon as you open it and let the gas out, it will instantly collapse under the weight. The same thing happens with your core. Without proper bracing and breathing, any load on the legs will simply crush your lower back. Learn to breathe into your stomach so that your fingers above the pelvic bone move apart to the sides. This is your internal pressure, your armor. Only by having this stability can we move on to movement. The first element of our triad is the hinge, or pelvic dominance. Forget about ass-to-grass squats if you have long thighs and you only feel your lower back. Your gold standard will be the Romanian deadlift. But there is a nuance here that changes everything. Many try to lower the weights as low as possible, rounding their back. The secret is to move the pelvis strictly backward, as if you were trying to close a trunk door when your hands are full. The dumbbells should literally shave your shins. Stop the second your pelvis stops moving back. Depth is not important. Tension in the back of the thigh is important. Research confirms that it is the load in the stretched position that gives the maximum stimulus for growth and simultaneously ensures you against injuries during running or jumping.
The second stage is correcting imbalance through unilateral movements. We are all crooked. That is a fact. One leg is always stronger. One joint is always more stable. Bulgarian split squats or proper step-ups are your lie detector. If you want to focus on the glutes, use the vertical shin rule. Do not let the knee go far forward. Tilt your torso 45 degrees, keep your back neutral, and drive through the heel. This creates that very deep hip work that is impossible to get in regular squats. It's hard, it makes you sweat, but this is where functional strength is born, which will allow you not just to look athletic, but to move like an athlete. Now, let's move on to the secret weapon for full form, the scoop method in hip thrusts. If you do this exercise by simply arching your back upward, you are working in vain. Brett Contreras, the man who effectively invented this movement, insists on a technique that seems strange at first. Press your chin to your chest and look strictly forward, not at the ceiling, but at your knees. When you lift your pelvis, you should tuck it upward, as if you were scooping up water with a ladle. This small nuance instantly turns off your lower back and makes your glutes burn like you've never felt before. This is the peak contraction work that completes the architecture of your legs. But there is another link that almost all students and office workers ignore. Your calves are your second heart. When you sit for hours at lectures, blood circulation slows down, calves weaken, and you lose your foundation. Strong calves are not only about aesthetics, they are about venous return and vascular health. Simple toe raises with a 2-second pause at the bottom can improve your circulation by 40%. This is your insurance against swelling and a guarantee that your jumps and sprints will be explosive. Train them not as an addition, but as part of the foundation. Many think that for a result, you need to kill yourself in the gym every day. This is a myth that sells memberships. Science tells us that 2 to 3 quality sessions per week with a focus on progressive overload is all you need. Do not count repetitions, make every repetition count.
If you have reached a plateau, do not add weight, add control. Slow down the eccentric phase, feel the stretch, stay at the point of maximum tension. Your body doesn't know how many plates are on the bar. It only understands mechanical tension and stress.
We live in an era where sitting is the new smoking. Student years are the time when you either lay the foundation of your health for decades to come or begin the process of premature joint aging. Understand that your form today is your independence and confidence in 20, 30, and 50 years. Strength is not about ego or numbers on Instagram. Strength is control over every movement of your body. Choose these 3 patterns, become a master in them, and you will see how your body transforms by itself. Forget about the endless searches for the perfect program. The magic is not in variety. The magic is in repeating the basics to perfection. Start today, even if you only have a pair of dumbbells in the garage or you're training with your own body weight in a dorm. The principles of biomechanics do not change based on the training location. Be consistent, be disciplined, and remember that the best moment to start was yesterday, and the second best moment is right now. Your body is the only home you will have to live in your whole life. Start building it right. Leave your opinion in the comments about which exercise is the most difficult for you, and let's analyze your technique together. See you in the next video, where we will continue to hack the codes of your productivity and strength.